in to be a father and a mentor to our young men and young babies, our young girls as well. So real quick, the first one is the McKinney incident. Number one, has anyone found out who that fat, pale bastard is who was helping the police block the kids? Because we didn't seem to pay attention to that. Who was that guy? Was he a police officer? Was he a security guard? Because go back and check out the video. This dude is all over the place, and I have yet to hear McKinney police or even people who are still commenting on that video to say, hey, why wasn't he charged with interfering with police, with a police arrest or police activity? Why wasn't he charged with that? Because had there been a black person saying, hey, yeah, and I'm making it about race, because if you live in America, stupid, it's about race. There were a bunch of white men who owned slaves that wrote this constitution about race as well as gender. They wanted to make sure white men had the upper hand for the next 500 years or so. So it's always about race. I found it amazing. But let's go. I find it amazing, but hold that point. Who was that guy? Because they didn't want to find out who he is. Because I was always curious. And number two, I found it amazing that you can find black people to get with Caucasians and say, it's not about race. Black people, you have to be the dumbest people on the planet. You got to be to believe that anything that happens, let me take my damn shades off. You have to believe, you have to be really stupid and slow under white supremacy to not believe that anything and everything that happens to the victims of racism, white supremacy, isn't about race. This whole system is set up because of race. And there hasn't been a war, there hasn't been a battle, there hasn't even been a rewriting of the Constitution to dismantle this system. So stop saying that. You don't sound smart when you say that. Even your little black kids that get on TV, it wasn't about race, it wasn't about race. It is about race. And what do these little black kids know about race? If black kids today knew about race, they wouldn't be getting their ass kicked by this racist system. Yeah, I said it because it's the truth. Now next, this white woman pretending to be black, I guess. Well, black people, you have to blame for that. You claiming everything's all about race. And number two, we will not admit how much we love light-skinned blacks and how light-skinned blacks get treated like royalty in the black community. And we love mixed kids. We love anything that's lighter than we are. We do, because it's called white supremacy. Hey, it's the psychological aspect of white supremacy. We do. So I'm not mad at the lady. Guess what? That white woman pretending to be black did more things for black folks than black folks who look like me. Not historically, but I'm talking about currently. She married a black husband. She adopted black kids. It was interesting though how she went into Howard, not as a white minority getting a scholarship because she's Caucasian going to a black university, but she went in under the guise of being black, a black female. Damn, it's easy to infiltrate being a black female. Y'all should be pissed off about that. Well, it's easy to be a black female, when you're transgender too. A lot of these transgender dudes, they copy what black females do in their mannerisms, which are not really, to me, being black is a bunch of, they're called the ghettoization of the African race. That's what that is, and black females are pretty much of taking on that, their persona of being, the sassy, loud, honey type, black chick. So anyone can infiltrate you, including a white woman who puts on what's called beige makeup and do these so-called ethnic hairstyles, and she get called black NAACP. They made her the president. But guess what? If y'all know the history of the NAACP, well, it was founded by white folks. It's funded by white folks, and it's called colored people for the advancement of colored people, not black people. So why are we upset? And then finally, we want to call her mentally ill because she put on some tan makeup, blackface, and got these ethnic hairstyles and did these ghetto poses on her Facebook page to mimic you Americanized black woman. That's who she's trying to act like. But my question is, she adopted at least 3 or 4 black kids, so how many black people adopting black kids? So damn, she was more black in what we believe is the definition of black than our own black folks. That's fucking amazing. And finally, she's been called or described as having a mental illness. Well, people, be careful what you say, because you have black women running around here putting hair that doesn't belong to them of white women, Asian women, Malaysian, all these other women, and paying $750 million or more a year to wear her hair. And what else are you doing? And denying it as if it's not a psychological problem. Let me tell you something. If that woman's mentally ill, these black women with this blonde hair, burgundy hair, purple hair, they're just as mentally ill as this woman. Because she's trying to be you, but she's doing some things that you should be doing. And you don't believe that you covering up your hair to go to the mailbox, covering up your hair to go to Walmart because your hair ain't fixed. I thought God didn't make junk. So I'm not going to get into that. But I just want y'all to kind of gnaw on that a little bit. I was just saying what's up and to remind you of our Father's Day tribute here in Dallas. And check on the link. Share this video because I really want us to make this a success. And love to see you out there. You can call me if you have comments or whatever. And I would love to talk to you about it. But yeah, those are my two things. I was silent about it. But yeah, the lady's not insane. You know, you say that everyone wants to copy African Americans, everyone wants to be us, so hey, she not only did she decide to be one of us, she actually beat us at our own game. So black folks, we really got a lot of work to do. Oh yeah, one more thing about the McKinney, the black girl being thrown down. Let me say this real quick. Did you know that she could have avoided being slammed down on the ground? She had just shut her mouth. He told her about 4 times, go away, get your ass over there, move. No, I have rights. No, you don't tell me what to do. No, I'll say, okay. He showed her what he would show the black male. Here are your rights. Face down in the grass, my knees on your back. Now, how about that for rights? I didn't say it was wrong, but see, they teach black boys to comply, and I don't know what they're teaching most of these black girls. To me, they look like they're just running wild. But anyway, I guess when you're not being attacked since day one, you get to feel like you have an extra level of freedom than